Eagles get it back. We're going to run some clock, or maybe throw the dagger.
Hey, welcome back to the Squawking Eagles Podcast. I'm your host, Mike, and I'm joined by the three-man crew, Deuce, Miguel, and Mark. How's it going, guys?
Go Bird.
Please acknowledge me as Bad Bunny's #1 fan from now on.
1,000%. We'll talk about that, Miguel. I think we need to
back
discuss.
in the win column.
Back in the win column. And not for long. Not after this week.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
You see what that offense did this week? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that win.
Oh man! So we just finished watching the ending of this very thrilling 49ers Rams game,
And I played the odds.
and I didn't, and I lost my money.
I see him seeing fantasy. I'll take it.
I somehow won a lot more because now I have $7. I was almost a $4 win, but whatever,
Hey,
I'll take it.
Take $7. All right, so we're back. Eagles beat the
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the powerhouse Buccaneers with Baker Mayfield, which I give him credit. He's a tough quarterback. But the Eagles played one good half, and that's all he needed is one
All
good
you
half.
need.
Yes,
You put up enough points in one half, and your defense stops the other team. Out of our predictions last week, I think Deuce, you were the worst off with 50-0. So there's that.
My guy.
You want to back up some of that? You have to explain yourself.
He has to ease up on the haterade, all right, my guy?
So listen. So I wasn't gonna be here last week, so I made the executive decision to make it my presence be known and missed. Right. I want to make a statement, 50-0, and see some reactions, and I got some.
You got some, right? I tagged you in all those reactions.
But from here on out, I'll give you some realistic expectations.
So what, like 45-7? Is that like?
No, but I did expect a shootout though, 100%.
Look, I will say I don't blame anyone that took against us because like I have the game up right here. Just real quick, stats look terrible for the Birds. I mean, they beat us. They had 176 more total yards than us. They had 160 more passing yards. They had only about 20 more rushing yards, and their average 1.1 yards more or 2.1 yards more per play. I mean, if you just look at the stat line, don't look at the scores, you would think we got slaughtered. But we're just better.
Special teams, you start the game off with a punt block.
Just going to get on you about that because you started off the podcast talking about the defense stopping. I was like, well, without that 7 points that Sidney Jones ran back.
That's right. Totally different game. Different game.
Yeah, they had 200-yard receiver, and one of them was a running back.
Yeah. And he took such a beating that he was in a walking boot. And he might not play this weekend.
And I have him on half my fantasy teams.
And so does Miguel because I'm playing him this week, and I saw that he's in zeros. So I'm like, all right. And I looked at your bench, Miguel. Everybody's on bye. You have your whole team is a bye week.
Exactly. Pretty much. I'm playing with a bunch of backups.
I'm going to take the dub this week. I need a dub.
Hey,
so
don't get
thanks
too
for
cocky.
that donation.
The Rams were cocky tonight. They were playing against the backups.
Hey, but Miguel can't play backups. They're all buys. They're all buy backups.
Hey, you know what? I beat you last year with one of my players not playing. So
Joe Mixon, I'm sure.
No, I mean Joe Mixon was playing.
I'm sure he was playing. That guy.
I'm interested if he'll come back just in time for me to play you because I do have them.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Pick him up, and then we'll
just
go from
stash
there.
him and wait.
That's all you got to do. If you're going to play my league, just have Joe Mixon on your team.
The day he retires, Mike will celebrate.
Yeah, guy always beats me for some reason. So weird. All right, so that game, I thought it was a great first half. We can just talk about the first half. Jalen was 15 for 16, I think, for the first half. Threw a couple touchdowns. Saquon kind of quiet. The second half, then. So let's talk about the first half. What are your? I just want to really talk about that first half. So Miguel, what do you think? First half.
Well, first half, I mean, I'm trying to remember the first half now because I was so mad at the second half. Jalen did his thing. Besides, no running game going once again. Receiving yard, receivers not, I guess, not getting open in the eyes of Jalen. I mean, they did what they had to do in the first half, and the adjustments were made by Tampa Bay, and they gave us a hard time in that second half. We couldn't get anything going. Jalen, I think Jalen got a concussion because he got hit hard at one point, and then he wasn't the same after that. So
I think you're right.
I don't know if that was something that he wasn't flagged for, like they didn't see it or recognize it as a concussion, but I think he was rattled at after that hit, and I think it affected the rest of the game.
I had a lot of people texting me about that, and they said they think he got hit towards the end of the second quarter, if not the beginning of the third quarter, and then that's why he was pretty much for whatever in the second half because he couldn't really kind of maybe see straight, who knows, or just even think straight.
Yeah,
Mark.
Look, I want to focus on some of the highlights, and I'm going to start with the number one being Jahad Campbell, in my opinion. That monster. Okay. He's got, like 2 forced fumbles and a pick already?
Yeah.
I think last year, TJ Watt led the league in forced fumbles with like 6. Man's got 2 in 4 games.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the tenacity of our youth, man. Him and Makuba. Ringo came on and played. I will say, I don't know if anyone else noticed it. I noticed it. Ringo had his first missed tackle in his NFL career. In this
it was bad. It looked bad too.
But he then came through with a few other good plays. So, you know what? I liked him over Adoree Jackson. Not going to lie there.
Yeah, I got to tell you the truth. You're right. I would definitely put Ringo out there instead of Adoree Jackson.
Yeah, if you just leave, Guantanamo to keep everyone in jail.
Which he did. He was also defensive player of the week.
Which looks arguably like a top 5 corner in the NFL. Just saying.
3.
And then just Keeley on the other side doing the best he can with a little help from Makuba and others. I don't think our secondary is as bad as it looks. And
pieces together.
The team's looking better. Team's looking. What's crazy? I saw someone talk about it. I can't remember the pundit's name. I do apologize. He said, "Look, if the Eagles are playing this poorly, they can't string 2 halves of a game together. They can't get things to click properly, and they're still winning. Just wait till they get them to click.
Yeah,
they're gonna get them to click soon. And when they do, I honestly, I said it last week. I think I did. Where it was like, with our offense, there's no reason why we don't score 30 points a game. Like, it's honestly like we could win 28-0. I'd still feel sick to my stomach. Like, there's no reason we don't put 30-some points a game. We scored another 30 points, boys. I feel like once we're clicking, 30 points should be like easy. Like, it should be like, just put your money down. Eagles getting 30 points every game. Just come on. That's standard.
Almost like you were like the Chiefs, like a couple years, right?
No, because we don't have the refs helping us. The refs are actually against us really badly.
Are they?
So,
yeah,
they're calling us on.
You heard it from
we're the only team getting taunting penalties. It's crazy because we stood up. It's a penalty, man. You're not allowed to stand up in this league if you're an Eagle. If your quarterback gets hit head to head, it's not a penalty if you're an Eagle. But it is anyone else.
Part of the reason that they're cracking down on all this stuff.
I know we're good. It's tough. When one team does so well, you got to crack down on them, and other teams that are not doing well, you got to help them out a lot. I get it.
They're cracking down on a sack, and then 16 yards getting shot in the air, and everybody's doing a million celebrations.
Except we're not, though. I mean, literally, Cooper got a penalty because he stood up. He literally stood up, took a step, penalty for taunting.
He did the Iverson step over,
which is fine. That's a Philly thing. That's okay. The guy was still down.
He knew he did it.
Down.
He knew he did
Who
it.
cares?
He thought he was going to get away with it.
At the beginning of the year, just went, just a little, flex. That's a penalty. I watched 7 people. I watched people on the Chiefs do it. Every player does a little flex thing from time to time. Not a penalty to anybody else, just the Eagles.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired of all the flags for taunting. Like, come on, you're making this I agree. Before it was no celebrating in the end zone. Now they're allowing the celebrations, right, for touchdowns. But is now I can understand. Sometimes they were getting a little outrageous, but come on.
Electric slide was amazing.
Come on, don't
Well,
take
look,
they're doing the flexing in persons. What it is, they don't want to demean. They're trying not to demean
but
people.
see,
So
that's not it.
flexing
That's
over
the
top
problem.
of them.
It's football.
No, because the problem is though, you get up and you flex it. That's just you're just hype, whatever. What I don't get is when like a cornerback blocks a pass and then goes up against the receiver's face and talks to him the whole way back. That's not taunting, which is crazy to me because I've played sports. That's like the definition of taunting. But if I just flex my arms a little bit,
see it.
instant penalty.
You can't see
they
it.
can hear it. The refs are there.
Yeah, it's not about hearing; it's about seeing.
But it should be if I hear you calling him my little bitch, like you're taunting him. You're straight up taunting him. That's a penalty. Now, if you get up, you walk away, and you just, that's not a penalty. You're flexing.
You flex and you stare the person down. They don't want you demeaning people. That's what it is.
God!
I'm telling you, that's why.
I was just so good. I'm not athletic enough to be in this damn league. I'd be penalized every single drive.
You shouldn't be able to celebrate first downs. You shouldn't be able to celebrate
touchdowns.
Bunch of shit.
That's the meaning. That hurts my feelings. I don't want to play in the footballs anymore. Like, come on, man! What is this sport?
Honestly,
is killing me right now.
Honestly, it's not even just in football. Like even my last season playing basketball, you can't even hold threes up when you make a shot no more. Like none of that.
Talking about Steph Curry's always like this, or doing this shit. Like, come on.
I got multiple teammates text. You can't dunk on nobody and yell in their face. Text.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Bro, sports are being ruined.
How about you can't like hang on the rim too? You can't hang.
You know what's great? There's still one sport that lets you fight each other.
Just flex
and I love it. There's only one sport says you go sit in timeout for 5 minutes and you can do it again. I like that sport. Let's get more like
Mark
hockey.
Is a huge hockey guy.
Yeah.
All right, so the second half of this football game.
There was no second half. We
What
didn't.
are we talking about? The Eagles won.
Eagles won.
First half I did, Eagles won.
Eagles won. That's, I guess, in the longer end, right? If you find a way to win, pretty or not, it's still a win, either way, right?
Facts.
So you're hearing from three Eagles players. Deuce, what's your play?
Did you watch the game? That's the first question.
Yes. Okay. So I probably say I watched about 3/4 of the game. I probably started watching at the beginning of the second quarter. So from second quarter to the fourth quarter, I watched it.
Okay.
The first thing I'll say though, from the highlights of just watching the Rams game and this game, is the special teams is the game changer. Like even after, like before the game started, I'm looking at my predictions and I see the 50-0. I tune into the game, I see the highlight of the punt. I'm like, okay, well they scored, so that's out the window already. And stuff like that. But even still, like when the offense isn't going, this even offense or defense, the special teams is always there to provide that boost. On the negative side, the seesaw of, you already said it, Mark, about the putting two halves together, right? But if you win in games and you're playing poorly, what happens when you're clicking on all cylinders then? If that point comes, who is gonna stop you?
I agree.
And what are you gonna do? Yeah, but what are we gonna do about AJ now?
And we gotta give AJ his due credit for, even though his post was at a bad timing, it distracted everybody from actually talking about this bad game and how we won it.
I think he's playing a game. Like he probably did something. He wanted to do that to distract from the fact that it was an ugly game.
It's also, let's not sugarcoat it. Every receiver, particularly every star receiver, is a diva. Okay. Yeah. He wants the attention. Obviously, he wants to get catches and touchdowns, but he wants to win. That's all he really cares about. So when he's winning and not doing a lot, he still wants the attention. He's got to throw something up for the attention. That's AJ Brown. The same thing's going to happen with CeeDee Lamb. You're going to see Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I wouldn't try this in a week or two. He does some crazy thing like, dyed my hair, like a Bengals striped orange or whatever. Why? Because he needs the attention. Because the team sucks. He's not getting the attention. It's gonna happen.
And now everybody, all these channels come out saying the Eagles should make a trade right now and trade AJ Brown to this and trade AJ Brown. I'm like, come on, like they're not going to trade AJ Brown, and especially not to the Steelers. especially not to the Patriots. They're not going to be trading AJ Brown.
Say, who are you going to give AJ Brown up for? Like,
Those,
yeah, what are you going to get?
Those WIP people just like to do that so they can get people to talk. And I mean, it wasn't just WIP because I saw ESPN had said something about that too. But
it's all just talking heads.
They're just trying to create clickbait.
Now, I have a question. Before I say it, I'm going to preface it. Deuce, this is not a shot at you, okay? Or your fans. Okay?
I mean, it is a shot at you.
Right. So, yeah. Shots are being fired.
He was better off just saying it.
No, because I have an actual question here.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. No disrespect, and then continue to say.
But it's not. Okay, let me just say it out then, and you tell me if it's disrespectful. I don't think it's disrespectful, but I figure I'd preface it.
I got you.
Are the Chiefs back on track, or are the Ravens that bad? Because the Ravens, that's a because like they don't look good.
I want to say.
I know what you want to say.
Listen, those Ravens look poor, like poor.
They
look
old.
Every aspect of the word, right? And I do think we're back in a sense. We got Worthy back, and the offense looked night and day difference. Even when we beat the Giants, that was almost a struggle game, honestly.
Yeah.
But with the Ravens, that was a back to normal game. But listen, we're going to wait until week 6 when Rashee Rice is back, and we're going to see when we're really fully on track.
I get that. Because I will say, in the Ravens' defense, they have played 3 of their 4 games. They played 3 are high-end playoff teams. They lost the Chiefs, they lost the Lions, they lost the Bills. Okay, so former Super Bowl runner-ups, second place, whatever you call that, silver, second podium guys.
First
losers. That's it. You got the Lions who perpetually can't quite get there, and the Bills who perpetually can't get there, but they're always there, but not enough. So the Ravens have only played against people who are a little better than them, pretty much, except the Browns. They did beat. I will give them that. But, like, they don't look good. They look like they can't, like, Henry's fumbling. Lamar's making some bad decisions.
And now Lamar's out for 3 to 6 weeks, I think, or 2 to 3 weeks because of a
hamstring. They're playing the Texans, though. So, like, this should be a win this week. We'll see. Where on the other hand,
KC has the Jags on Monday Night Football.
KC has an easy schedule.
Miguel's team.
If the Chiefs don't win this one, dudes, we're gonna have some talking about your team next week. Like
3-2 next week. Count on it.
2-3. Got it. Cool.
I had to talk with Travis and Pat myself. 2 touchdowns. Book it.
2 touchdowns.
Wow.
It's weird. I feel like Trevor Lawrence just said bet.
Well, I know who I'm picking this week.
Yeah, I bet on the Jags.
Jags, it is. Jags, it is.
Honestly, it'd be funny. Like, not because of you, dude. Just in general, it'd be just kind of funny because I can't stand Trevor Lawrence. Like, since college, I thought he was a bust. Thought there's no reason for him to get drafted. So to see him beat Pat Mahomes would actually be really funny because I still think, like, I'm not stupid. Pat Mahomes is definitely the better quarterback.
You know who Trevor Lawrence reminds me of every time I see him?
Garbage?
No. He reminds me of Edie Falco from The Sopranos, the mom from Sopranos. I don't know why, but every time I see him, I see her. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
There's Jackie. He's Nurse Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie. Yep.
That's hilarious.
Listen, I need you guys to take care of business then too. The Broncos.
Well, yeah, here we go. Eagles, Broncos this weekend. So Eagles are going to have to help out. They're going to actually help the Chiefs this week to maybe, Chiefs get back on top. The NFC.
They won't be back on top because the Chargers aren't going to lose.
Chargers are 3-1.
Well, the Chargers are playing Washington with Marcus Mariota, your boy.
Yeah,
so.
Chargers are going to win that, homie. I'm not stupid.
How long is Jaden Daniels out for?
I think another week.
Yeah,
another 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
All right, so Eagles, Denver, Bo Nix, another one of Mark's guys. So this might be a week where Mark picks his guy to come to beat the Eagles. We'll see.
Are you high?
I just know it's your guy.
Bro, I didn't like him at Auburn. I tolerated him in Oregon because I love Oregon. And because of the Oregon player, I'll end up with one of his jerseys just because I'm doing the collection of Oregon players. But
Man, when you could get him in such a great value, Mark, why not?
I will say, though, I'm looking at this, the last few times we've played the Broncos, and since they've lost Manning, it hasn't gone well for the Broncos.
No, yeah, there's I don't know many Broncos fans, or I would have
I have a Broncos fan. I could have brought a bunch of them on.
I do have a Broncos. I do know a Broncos fan.
Of course I do. I lived there.
Yeah, you should probably know some.
Let me see if I can get his. I'll text him real quick. Prediction for this week.
So we got to do a prediction of like, can the Eagles put together
a full game?
A full game. Like,
no.
Is this the week where everything starts to click? Is this the week where Jalen has two great second half, great first half? Like, is this the week? Is this the week that Saquon Barkley breaks through? Is this the week that AJ Brown gets more of pass? Like, there's sometimes in basketball, there's not enough balls to go around. There really is not enough passes to go around to these guys. Like,
well, no, because we run it up the middle.
I know, but like, you can't. AJ Brown can't get 13, 15 touches. Devontae Smith can't get 13, 15 touches.
Why not?
Saquon Barkley can't get 20 carries.
Because Jalen's taking them.
I don't know. It's Jalen. I think it's just, Tulo.
No,
Is it all Patullo though? I don't think it's all Patullo.
I think it's.
I think
Patullo.
I think Jalen is he's going through his looks and then he's just taking off. Like he doesn't see anything open, or he sees Goddard maybe, and that's it. He's doing quick looks. He's not.
Well, it also could just be the play call. I mean, if the plays are being called,
I was just gonna say Patullo. They said I didn't like what he said. What he said is that the calls that they're playing, AJ isn't the first read.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a smart way to play football. Take your
which I was like, why isn't he the first read every single time? Like,
you know what? That makes sense. Maybe that's how the Vikings should play. Maybe take Justin Jefferson, make him the third read. That'll help.
Yeah, because he's always, like we all know, AJ Brown is always open, always. And if he's not your first look, he's what, your second or third. Well, it's too late. Like he's not going to be open apparently now. So
that depends on the route, though.
Do they change it though? Do they change that? Like, do they change that up? Also, there's the NFL is saying that the Eagles' play calling is also being predicted. That 81% of the times during this pistol, it's a run. 71% of the times when they're in the shotgun, it's a pass.
Well, I've seen a thing where like someone did an analyst of like Saquon.
His head moving.
If he looks at all, it's a pass.
Yep. And if his head's straight,
it's straight. He's just running the ball.
It's running.
And they're like, they look back and saw that like all through his career. It's not just like this year. It's like that's always been a Saquon tell, and it's like great.
Now it's like
everyone knows.
It's very like highlighted now. So
now we make our adjustment. Or
after I saw that, I watched this past game to see if it was true. And he did. Every single time he moved his head, it was a pass. Every time his head was still, it was a run.
It's hard to break habits.
I'm like, oh shit! Like that's fucking tipping your pitches. I'm like, that's not great. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is scary if they can't fix that. And then of course they say Madden curse, Madden cover curse. I'm like, oh, come on. Hey, wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Hey, pray hands. What is that?
It's just disrespect. It's just what happens.
Disrespect.
Teams that are used to getting help from the refs, they are like that.
Go ahead. What's the behind it? Go ahead, Deuce. What do you have to say about the what?
Nothing. No, just the Madden curse.
Do you think there is one?
100%. 100%.
Well,
wait, what's the curse? If you think there's a curse, the curse is supposedly injury. So.
Well, I wasn't looking at it as injury. I'm looking at it as having a poor season.
I just call those Super Bowls.
Not producing as you should.
Nah, because like for me, like the curse has always been like, hey, this guy's on the cover of Madden, which is another thing we need to talk about because they just got sold.
Yes, they did.
I seen that.
All of it.
But
So
like
wait for the
they don't finish the season out. Either Sports Illustrated, EA, the EA Sports covers. What's the other one?
What?
Is it the Wheaties box? No, it's not the Wheaties box.
I don't know.
There's another one. Let me think
I
about
know
it.
Madden though.
But
Madden, I think
as
it's
long as
usually
he
with,
stays healthy, I don't think there's a curse.
usually with Madden running backs too. It's really bad. It's like any player gets injured, but if it's a running back, I mean, look at the history of running backs. Not only do they get hurt, they usually fall off completely.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sean Alexander, never heard from him again. The
Mike
white guy from Cleveland, literally don't remember his name. Like
Peyton Hillis.
that guy, gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Mike Allstott.
exist. Yeah, Allstott absolutely lost his career.
Sean
You
Alexander.
know, didn't Ladainian Tomlinson get a cover? Or no, he got
No.
a college cover.
Adrian Peterson did.
Adrian Peterson, gone. Like,
Well, you beat
fell
your
apart.
kid. You're not going to be. That's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
True.
That's a
He
bad
was
curse
overrated
right there.
anyway, in my eyes.
Speaking of that, Mike, there will not be any more trade talks with Tyreek Hill this season. Is over with.
yeah, no.
what? You guys don't want Tyreek Hill this year? That's crazy.
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna leave
so
that guy there.
He
So
may have
what-
actually played his last NFL game ever.
You think so? I mean,
100%.
because he was clapping mighty hard when he was getting rolled off. Off the field.
I don't got to
I
play
don't
two
have
of
to
them.
One more twist, and that half of that leg was coming off his body.
I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing looked nasty.
Yeah, that guy's not gonna. He's gonna miss all next year, and then that's his end of his contract, and he's gonna be what 34, 36.
Older than me.
Somebody
You
will pick
know,
him up.
You know, old guys, we don't really heal up
Somebody will
that
pick
quickly.
him up. It'll be like
Howie.
Saints.
Yeah.
It'll be the Saints. It'll be
The Saints, the Jets.
the
Yeah,
Jets, Jags.
We'll pick him up again at that point. Listen, we did it with Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, that's true.
True,
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Oh, that was actually honestly, I feel like that was one of the worst things you guys did was get rid of Kareem Hunt back when you did because he was fire back then.
Man, who are you telling?
Mm. That's like Chip Kelly getting rid of Deshaun Jackson.
Nah, difference.
Miguel.
Nah.
We had a whole podcast, Miguel.
I
We
know.
laid that to
I know.
rest.
Did we?
The
I
whole
still
podcast.
hold resentment. I
No,
still got
The
feelings
whole
about it.
podcast was dedicated to why we were never going to talk about Chip Kelly ever again. Ever.
Actually, this is the first time his name's come up in a long time.
I know it's been a while.
Before we could make a podcast without his name coming up.
Every podcast we produce is whenever somehow Chip Kelly would come up.
A
in
little bit of Chip.
conversation. Only because that was Mark's guy. That was Mark's guy.
Mhm.
Mark, really quick,
Where
so
is it?
Juice can be caught up to pace here. Yes or no? Was Chip Kelly responsible for the Eagles' first Super Bowl win in '52? Yes or no?
I mean, I think he played a major part in it.
Okay, there you go. See, yeah. Unbelievable.
Anyway, let's get back to
Anyway. So Denver Broncos, Mark's guy, Bo Nix coming in, Cortland Sutton. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going
Roy
to
Franklin.
Yeah.
Franklin, Tony Franklin.
Roy Franklin.
I know, but I say Tony Franklin from the Replacements.
Yeah,
Tony
no,
Franklin.
though. No one likes the replacements.
Oh, I'm gonna mute
I love that
Mark.
movie. What are you
I'm gonna
talking
mute Mark. Mark's got to be muted for a while.
Yeah.
Talk about penalty boxes. Mark,
Let me go to bed.
penalty box.
Where's my 8:00 podcast?
Sorry, blame my job.
I'm gonna blame your boss. Fix your schedule.
Fix your schedule.
Trust me, it might be changing soon if I get laid off, so we'll be all right.
Well, I don't want that. Unless you're still getting paid the same. I don't want
We'll
that.
be all right.
I want you employed, Miguel. I want you getting all your
Yeah,
bennies.
I want to be employed too.
Right. All right. Let's talk predictions for this game. Do we have a monologue from you, Mark? Because we save you for the end.
Well, what? You do your thing. I'm not
Okay.
doing a monologue. I'm,
Good. Miguel, you're up.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's get your Denver, Philadelphia predictions. What's your take of what's going to happen in this game? What are you looking forward to? And then give me your prediction.
Well, like we said earlier, I want to see us click on all cylinders. I want to see AJ get the ball. I want to see Devontae get the ball. I want to see Saquon run the ball. I want to see a healthy Lane Johnson out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of seeing us hurt or not doing what we know we can do. So, like you said earlier, I want to see an all-around game. The line is a 4.5 point spread.
Yep.
Eagles slightly favored there. I'm gonna say it's going to be. Are we doing predictions right now?
You do your prediction. Yep. Just this game.
Because we're at home, and just because of probably the frustrating week that we've had, I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a 32-28
Wow.
victory.
My prediction, just because you just picked yours, I picked 33-28.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
What's crazy?
yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
I picked 31-27.
31-27.
Yeah, I wrote it down earlier.
Wait, did you pick the Birds?
Yes, I did.
31-27
Wow.
Birds.
Well, now I have to change my pick. I can't agree. No, I'm just kidding.
I think what you said, Miguel, with all those people getting the ball, we're gonna have to see at least overtime here because you're gonna need more quarters for everybody to get a piece of the ball. And so since we saw like overtime with the Cowboys and the Packers, we just saw an overtime against the Rams and the 49ers. We might see another overtime this week.
I mean, if they're quick strikes, I mean, you don't need that, So, like, if
true.
AJ catches a 70-yard bomb, which I doubt that it will happen because I think what's his name is going to be on them all day.
Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, Surtain is going to be on them all day. So, I expect a bigger game from Devontae than I do AJ, but I expect to see AJ in the end zone at some point.
I like that theory. Marcus.
Look, the Broncos starting their season off beating the Titans. Whoa. Then they lost to the Colts, which actually is somewhat shocking because the Colts.
Don't speak bad about my Colts.
Then they lost to the Chargers. Like it's almost like in the NFC East. It's an AFC. It is a division game. Of course, it's gonna be close. I mean, I'm sure Deuce can tell you there's been a few division games in even when the teams have been great that have been like too close for comfort. They're like, that's weird. Why? They suck. Well, it's a division game. It's just how it is. We know it. We do it all the time. We play the Giants Commanders and we're like way better and we still get close for some weird reason. So that was a close game. They ended up losing. Whatever. Then they played the Bengals. Bengals are absolute dog with the worst defense. They put up 28 points on them, but they never broke 30 because they're just not as good as as we are. They're coming into town. They're 0-2 on the road. You guys honestly think the Broncos have a chance here? The fact it's even as close as you guys are saying blows my mind, boys. I'm putting up 35-17, and the 17's being generous to them Broncos, okay? That's being generous to those Pony boys. All right. Pat Surtain ain't got nothing on A.J. Brown's slant. Just throw him the ball. He's open. All right.
Always.
We're going to it. The Birds are going to do Birds things. The defense is going to lock up like they have been. Okay. They're going to look solid. They're going to make the job done. Hey, don't give me that look. The defense makes some good plays. You know who's going to get, what's going to be cool this week? Keely Ringo's pick. That's going to be cool this week. Let's go Birds.
Oh, wow.
I would like to see Keely Ringo. Some of his tackles were very questionable last week.
Tackles are tackles, homie. They didn't move forward. They're down.
Yeah. This is true, but I would like to see, I guess with more time on the field, Keely Ringo can become a good number 2.
Yeah, it's going to have a pick this week.
Okay.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. All right. Let's do our quick pick'ems for our divisions. Deuce.
Easy.
Here it is. Ready? I got them all written down here. I don't have to search for them.
All right.
Dallas
right here too.
or the Jets?
Ooh.
I got Cowboys 35-17.
Cowboys.
You even give us numbers.
35-17.
He's probably not wrong, though. Cowboys should win that game.
Pats Bills.
I got Pats 30-27. Game-winning field goal.
Wow, the upset.
Wow, love that.
I'm seeing a game-winning field goal.
Wow.
I really kind of want it, but I also kind of want to see us and the Bills go undefeated the whole year and play each other because that would just be epic. But I like it.
Yeah. Dolphins Panthers.
Snoozer. I got Panthers 16. Dolphins 13.
Panthers.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have Tyreek Hill.
I mean, listen, they put up 30 points on the Falcons.
Yeah. But
And
it's
the
the
Falcons I think they're better than the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then your Chiefs versus Jags Monday Night Football.
28-24.
Whoa,
Good
close.
game.
Good
Who do
game,
you have
good
winning
game.
that?
The Jags?
There's only one possible right answer right there.
At least, guys, I at least have to give him credit because you guys harp on me for always cheering for the Birds. He's always cheering for the Chiefs. All right, I give him credit for that.
Yeah,
You
for
guys
sure.
can hate on me for it. Go Birds.
We're only 4 games in. If he does it for the whole season, then I'm gonna have an issue with it. But at some point, he's got to notice that there's gonna be a loss.
Hey, if I'm not wrong, I don't want to hear a word. I'm just saying, if I'm not wrong, I want to see a closed mouth.
Hilarious. All right, Miguel, ready?
Yep, let's go.
Baltimore, Houston.
I'm going Houston with that one.
Wow. No
Yeah.
Cooper Rush? You don't think Cooper Rush is going to
I have
dominate?
zero faith in Cooper Rush.
All right.
He's the best
Detroit,
backup, unless he plays up.
Cincinnati.
Still no Joe
Cincinnati.
Burrow, so I'm going Lions.
Yeah. And then we got Minnesota, Cleveland, Carson led Vikings versus
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel, another Mark
Another
guy.
Duck. There'll be 4 Oregon Duck quarterbacks starting this week.
Wow.
Just putting it out there.
Wow. Mark
Let's
is just
go.
loving that.
I don't even like Dylan Gabriel, but let's go.
I mean, man, the guy looks so short, though.
So short.
He's
He's
so
like
Kyler Murray.
shorter than Doug Flutie back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings.
Yeah, I put Carson Wentz in one of my fantasy teams. We won, baby. 20 points.
Nice,
Dylan Gabriel's about to pop off.
right? Watch it. He's gonna have a fucking
I mean,
career.
hey, Jackson Dart just beat the Chargers, so we'll see.
Yeah. So
But that's more because West Coast teams don't travel to East Coast that good. That's why.
this is true. This is true. Mark, ready. Yours is Washington versus Chargers.
Jaden Daniels ain't playing. Justin Herbert's going to do the job. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's in LA, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
I'm
LA.
surprised only a 2.5
Yeah.
point difference.
Yeah,
When you
Chargers
said your Oregon Ducks, were you counting Marcus Mariota for that too?
I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Mariota's starting, Herbert's
Yeah.
starting, Nixon's starting, and Gabriel's starting.
That's wild.
Which is funny because that's actually the last 4 Ducks to get drafted as well.
Yeah.
All 4 of them got drafted. All 4 of them came out looking good. And only one of them fell beyond the 3rd round of the draft. So not bad. Let's go Ducks.
Let's go Ducks.
What about, I'm sorry, real quick, before we're on that real quick. Can we Penn State, how's it feel to suck? That's right. You're whiteout. Yeah. How'd that go, buddy? How'd that go? Quack attack all day. Birds fly,
Is
boys.
that targeted at Drew Alar?
Drew Alar and the whole fan base, including my best friend. Suck it. Suck it. I was at his house. We're doing a push-up competition. I had to do all the extra push-ups because that's what winners do.
Winners do.
My body hurt for 3 days.
Worth it.
Because it
Worth
was worth it for victory. Because
Like
we
the
are the
price you
top
pay.
dogs of the Big Ten. We're gonna do it back-to-back years.
Wow.
Just saying.
Yeah, they had a lot of nerve to wear white jerseys. Wow, I'm like, wow, they did wear white
We
jerseys.
wore white
as
jerseys
a whiteout
to the
game.
whiteout and won the game. I'd say spanked them what we did. It was a very stupidly boring game till the 4th quarter and overtime.
Yeah,
3-3 in the half.
at the
Hurt
bar.
myself.
Proof why they should have just continuous overtimes in the NFL.
It
Makes
works
the game
so
more
much
fun.
better. College overtime. I'm sorry if you don't. Anyone out there, if you listen to us, watch us. If you don't know it, look into it. College football overtime is the greatest football overtime of all time, and NFL should 100% adapt to it.
I don't know. I don't know if you heard what Jason Kelsey said on the New Heights podcast this week. I kind of liked his
Did
idea.
not. What's his idea?
You take the 2 biggest guys on each team and you let them meet at 50-yard line and like a sumo match ensues.
It's just a football in between them, and whoever can pick it up and score.
I guess.
I'll take it.
All right, Las Vegas Colts.
Chip, you're not as fortunate as your former proteges and the guys who came after them.
He's picking against his
Unless you start learning how to use Jacoby Myers and GT, which you probably aren't going to. I think Indiana Jones might have another win in his pocket this week. So
Indiana Jones.
let's go Colts.
Now Colts. Okay, and then I think you're right. They changed the way Genty stands in the backfield. He was standing up straight again, which helped him run the ball better.
Habits.
And then you also get to pick Chiefs or Jags. You're picking both Miguel and my teams. Look at you. Look at that.
I know. I'm that good. What can I say?
Ah,
Also, you missed the Broncos game this week, but
We already picked that one.
I know. I just
Birds.
wanted to mess with you. Look,
Let's be
the
honest.
Chiefs
Let's be honest.
are not complete yet. Pacheco's losing carries to Hunt. Okay. The Jags have better talent than they actually are a team, but it is in Jacksonville, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
So
Duval.
it's one of those
I
weird
believe it.
things where it's like it's Pat Mahomes on a Monday night, so like it makes sense because of
A little Monday magic. A little
Well, I
Monday
mean,
magic.
you guys see there was a little thing I saw going around the internet where it's like showing like true teammates and sportsmanship in the league and all these guys helping their guys up after their hits. And then it's the refs helping up Mahomes and like actual footage, not clips, like actual footage mid game. Mahomes goes down, ref comes over, picks him up. Not his own lineman. The refs do because they're homies. I get it. You know, that's how it is.
I get it.
Look, I can't have a perfect record, ladies and gentlemen. Go Jags. Let's go.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, I did say I'm not going to be perfect, which would open the door to the fact that obviously the Chiefs are going to win it, but I'm taking the Jags in spite.
It's going to be the upset. I'm telling you, Trevor Lawrence has a lot to prove this year. He's on a mission.
Because Maybelline is
Get
dropping
past
him.
the first round. Get past the first round.
Did Maybelline drop his sponsorship deal? Is that why?
Yeah, I think they did, but that's okay. That's okay because what's the shampoo commercials?
Native.
The Old Spice.
What was it? Remember back in the day, they used to have the orgasm in the shower because they had this shampoo in their hair. That's gonna be.
I don't remember what brand, but that's funny.
You guys don't remember that commercial?
No, we've definitely turned a corner.
Yeah.
So I get the Saints and the Giants.
What a game!
That's going to be a thriller. I want to go with Saints because again, I really can't pick. I can't pick the.
You
Giants.
know, I'm believing in Jackson.
Jackson dartless. No.
Without
believing in
Malik
the
Neighbors.
I heard
No
the craziest
neighbors.
thing. Shout out to my boy Nico, who's also a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. But he called yesterday. I was talking to him. He called Jackson Dart the white Jalen Hurts.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see the comparison.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anything. The Giants. You know, the Giants are going to put Jackson Dart. They're going to see that he's not that good, and they're going to draft Arch Manning.
He's not coming out at all. There's no way that man comes out this year.
I
His
wouldn't.
season's terrible.
He would have to be on the Saints side or the Jets. He definitely shouldn't stay in college.
Actually, no, he might. That actually might be the reason to come out because he's going to fall.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get Tampa Bay, Seattle. I'm going to take Seattle because Tampa Bay is beat up, and then I take Miami, Carolina. I'm going with Miami because
You're taking Sam Darnold.
I'm taking Sammy D. Definitely taking Sammy D over.
Has he not proven himself yet?
No.
If I'm not mistaken, over the past year and a half, he's lost maybe about 5 times to 17 wins.
Right.
18 wins?
Yeah,
You know what? And in the last 18 games, Jalen Hurts hasn't lost. So, like,
Oh, here we go.
It took in the last 365 calendar days, Jalen Hurts has not lost a game.
Listen, we're
started.
not talking about Jalen run the ball Hurts.
Jalen run the ball Hurts. Apparently now I heard that they're going to ban fake tush pushes now. So you're not going to be able to do a lateral to the Dallas Goddard into the end zone on a fake tush push, right? They're going to ban that. It's not fair, right? Not fair.
It's not.
Right? It's not fair. They're not going to do that anymore. They're going to ban that too.
Right.
So
I mean, they were saying the same thing about when we got down to the goal line and we started doing a shovel pass to Travis, and everybody's crying and stuff because it's new and you can't stop it. And if you can't beat them, join them, but you can't join them.
Dude, you know what really pissed me off that one year is when we played y'all in the. I think it was the Super Bowl that we lost to y'all. Y'all came out in the formation. Y'all did like a ring around the rosy fucking thing with the linemen. Oh my god. Yeah, I almost flipped out that day, bro. I'm like, what is this?
I remember that.
Yeah, I think the best part of that Super Bowl was when I think Travis scored and he started doing the stanky leg.
I hate that stanky leg. I am so done. I guess you probably haven't heard, but I'm done with the Kelseys. I'm kind of like reached my limit. I can't watch their show anymore. I can't really. I just can't do it. Can't do it.
It's not Jason. It's Travis. That's who you can't stand.
That's who I can't stand.
Yeah.
I can't stand Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Travis.
I think honestly, listen, I was an avid Jason Kelsey fan as well. Then I started seeing him. Now I'm seeing him in every single commercial now. Like ever since he retired, I guess that's how it's going. But yeah, Travis, listen, man, we need to. This might be your last season out here. Let's just go ahead and focus on that.
I mean, let's be real. Like if they would have won last year, he would have been engaged and retired by now.
Oh yeah, what other way is there to go out?
Yeah, there is no other way. Got to.
No, there is. You either go out on top or you live long and become the villain.
Yep.
Which is why you've got,
He's been both. He's been both.
Some guys got the Instagram page I saw the other day about like NFL players on teams that you forgot who they played on. And it was like, not Jerry Rice, who was it? Randy Moss on the Seahawks or something like that. And it was like,
yeah,
no, I don't remember that. That didn't happen. Like, come on, don't do that, man. Like,
that's crazy.
It's tragic to watch players fall down that rabbit hole thinking that's like if Tyreek Hill plays for any other team, it's going to be Tyreek Hill. Like he had a great run in Kansas City. He was the only thing they had going in Miami. If he goes anywhere else, they're like, oh, that poor old man. Like
he's gonna have to work. He's got a lot of mouths to feed.
The only way that they don't say poor old man is he goes back to the Chiefs. That's the only way.
Man.
The only way.
You want him back at 36 years old? You want him back?
Hey, just catch this little drag real quick. This fourth and 1. We need you. Listen, hey, gadget player.
Right, little Swiss Army knife.
Kick off.
Yeah, just beat him down.
You guys remember back when Devin Hester played for the Bears and like the Bears sucked, but if you had punted the ball to Devin Hester, you were just asking to give up points.
Yeah,
that man was like, "Oh, punt it to me and lose points, or punt it out of bounds. The rest of the team won't do a thing, but I will score on you."
Right. Yeah.
I will say that makes me bring up a point. I wanted to bring this up to all of you. I want you guys to talk with me about this one. Every year we have an MVP vote, right?
Yeah.
It's always the top quarterback in the NFL, right?
That's what it's turned into that now.
I think we need to make a change to it. I think we need to look at it from a perspective. If we were to remove this player and put in the average at their position, how would they have done better or worse? Does it look like that?
That's called the WAR. It's the replacement. That's what baseball uses.
Yeah, because
wins over replacement.
Exactly. Because I'm looking at it right now, and there's some players out there where, like, if you look at let's use your Colts for example. They have gone through like 4 quarterbacks in the past 2 years, right?
Yeah.
They've been dog for the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
You bring in Daniel Jones. Okay. Now, granted, we don't have a whole season. We only have 4 games to go off of. It looks like a completely different team.
Yeah.
The Giants, on the other hand, look exactly the same as when they had him. And statistically, we talked about it at least once or twice this year and definitely last year, how Daniel Jones was putting up Josh Allen numbers while still losing because he was on a shit team.
Yeah.
So he comes to a team and changes the entire outlook of that team, even if they're not the best team, he doesn't put up the best numbers. Is he not the most valuable player? Because when him coming to that team, they suddenly became a team. Like if we lose Jalen Hurts, right? You take out Jalen Hurts and you put in another quarterback, right? Like let's say, go back to the years we had Carson Wentz. With Carson Wentz, looked great, looked unstoppable. He went down. We still won the Super Bowl. So does Carson Wentz deserve MVP? No, because without him, we still won. And I still think he had a phenomenal season. I think if he had stayed playing the whole year, it would have looked like it. And the way we vote on it, he would have won.
Right. He would have won MVP if he didn't get hurt.
But I think the baseball war, I completely forgot that was a thing, but I think that's what we need in the NFL, because giving it to Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson just because they put up lots of numbers, it doesn't add up to me, because I feel like it's not like they're not on bad teams. I'm not saying you have to be to earn MVP, but I'm saying it's definitely easier.
It's interesting. I'm going to go and see if we can figure out an NFL war, because I got to figure out which stats they use.
By the
for
way,
baseball.
if you were to use Madden overall as a standing, Jaden Daniels is the average NFL quarterback. Just so you know, that's what Madden thinks.
Average?
If you were to break down all the NFL quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels is the average.
Interesting.
So, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but
it's not great.
But yeah, so just thoughts on MVP.
Right.
I just
Well, yeah. Like, I thought Saquon could have been MVP last year because they went to Super Bowl because of Saquon Barkley. Like,
he changed our team.
He was the most valuable person on the team last year.
And I think he was most valuable in the NFL for what he did for us.
Yeah, and I think it was
not just because
criminal.
Of fan.
Right, I'm not saying that because of an Eagles fan. It was criminal that he didn't get MVP. I think he definitely deserved it. But it has become a quarterback award at this point. And it's a point to where if you are the top quarterback of the league, you're going to be just MVP of the league.
And the problem is that you could have someone like Joe Burrow go on a team where they lose 50% of their games, but he puts up 56 touchdowns, so he wins MVP.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're not carrying your team to victories. You've been there, nothing's changed. You're not MVP.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, your team has been doing 14 wins every year. Why are you MVP?
But look at the Bengals are a very different team compared to having Jake Browning over.
True, but is Jake Browning the average quarterback?
He's not the average quarterback.
No, I would say he's very below average quarterback.
Yeah. His girlfriend, though, is very much above average.
She is an average quarterback, yes.
Very much above average.
She's the one that was in that like outfit.
She was wearing the cat suit last year.
Yeah, okay, and I think you're talking about. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, she's all right.
All right.
She's a Bengals fan. It's the best you can get.
I became a Bengals fan after seeing that clip. Let me just tell you.
Oh man.
I don't think Deuce have seen it. I'll have to dig up the clip and send it to you, Deuce. You'll see.
I've seen it.
Kylie Moore.
See? Yeah, you've seen it. Yeah, you've seen it.
Listen, I was just keep it professional.
I still am cheering for Kylie Moore.
Kylie Moore. I think on that note, Miguel, sign us out.
You already know how we do. But first, shout out to Bad Bunny, who's going to be the host of the Eagles last game of the season.
Let's hear it, Miguel. Don't sign us out. Your Bad Bunny report. Let's hear it. What are your thoughts?
If you've been living under a rock this whole week, Sunday night, the NFL announced that Bad Bunny will be the Super Bowl halftime show this year. And
really?
It has spawned, yes.
Oh, I just heard he was going to play at the final Eagles game. I didn't know that was
It is the finals Eagles game.
That's what I mean. I didn't know. I didn't know we were calling it by some other name. I thought it was just the Eagles championship game. It was the Eagles.
Oh no!
This is
people outside of our market call it Super Bowl.
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird thing to call it. It's like Eagles Super Bowl. Like, is it a bowl? Or are we getting like a big old bowl?
This is going to be the end of the trilogy.
No, this is the middle of the trilogy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just a repeat.
But yeah, he will be announced.
Bills.
There are a lot of people upset that a Latin artist, the toxicity that has spilled over because of this is ridiculous. Because if I can recall, Rihanna wasn't a U.S. citizen. U2 are not U.S. citizens. Bono is not a U.S. citizen. Who else? Let me see. Paul McCartney was not a U.S. citizen. Katy Perry, she's Canadian, isn't she? I don't know.
You're very good enough to prove your point, I think.
Right. Yeah, it's ridiculous on how people are just making this out to be. Look, if y'all don't know, Puerto Rico is part of the United States. Whether you like it or not, he's an American citizen. There's no hate. He doesn't hate America. He just has a passion for music. And even though you might not understand the words of the song, just know there's a lot of passion in the song and the songs that he sings. And it's about love, especially this last album is about love and respect for the island of Puerto Rico. So for those of you that's got something to say or negative that are hating, please do your research and think before you talk.
Right.
Yeah,
For those of
we
you
have an
that
Eagles
are,
fan performing.
and for those of you that are hating, that's a reflection of your own reality. So take a look in the mirror.
Yes, exactly.
Boom.
Yep. And,
Yeah,
and on that note,
I thought we were just having like an Eagles game at the Bad Bunny concert.
nah, he's just gonna perform at halftime, like at a normal.
He's gonna perform at the halftime show that the Eagles are gonna be sad. They're not gonna
See,
be
that's
there.
weird,
They're
'cause
gonna
I
be
heard the Eagles were the openers, then Bad Bunny the main performance, and then the Eagles come out again
Close it out.
for the closing segments. little
That's not in the script this year.
oh, it's a blowout. Eagles are going to win, and Bad Bunny's going there. Just round of applause.
Tanner McGee's going to play the second half. The whole second half.
Nope.
Tanner McGee.
Imagine, bro, against Buffalo too. That's gonna be a great finish.
Yeah, the whole fourth quarter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know how we do. EAGLES.
Eagles.
Eagles, let's go birds.
Oh,
We're not gonna do that.
Go after
Yeah,
the Eagles,
Bad Bunny,
birds,
give
birds,
us a
birds.